Alrighty, we're back and we're going to be fighting our first Karazhan boss, the Huntsman. Now, this boss, a lot of people farm this one to get the mount that he drops. So the first pull, you pull Midnight, and then he spawns. Ooh.
Come Midnight, let's disperse this petty rabble.
There we go. That was poor on my part, sorry. I'm hoping not to derp this up too much, so let's see what we got here. 4 gold, which is pretty good. String, stamina, plate. Agility, stamina, leather. Alright. So no mount. Once you hit, I think it's revered, this guy actually will repair your stuff, or at least he used to. And these stairs actually will go up into the back part of Karazhan, because there's multiple different ways that you can go about doing this. I'm gonna do it, if I remember. It's been, gosh, 4 or 5 years since I did this with my old guild on Zangermarsh. I mean, golly, that was the first year after Burning Crusade came out. We were, and the Alliance Guild was called the Velvet Blades, and gosh, we were together pretty much since vanilla. So these guys are all normals, so they're not too much, not too tough. But they're only going to drop just a few copper, so I mean, we're going to have to kill them all anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run around and grab them all. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's enough. So even all of those was only a few silver. So this trash in here really isn't worth killing too much. Of course, you can farm them for netherweave cloth if you need netherweave. This isn't the best place to farm for it, so I wouldn't do that as a way to farm cloth. So I'm just clearing these guys out so I don't have to mess with them later. Oh, there was a few elites in there. Alright. So this is the grand ballroom, and then we're going into the banquet hall. And, all these guys are non-elites as well. These used to be elites, and this was a tough pull. I hated this pull. I usually did this, the group that I was with, I want to say I played my Enhanced Shaman, oh no, this was when I had A gnome mage. Well, I had a gnome mage as my main, and then a. I think those chefs have a chance to drop something. Yeah, these guys can absolutely wreck you if you're not careful, because they can make you drunk. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! So what you would have to do with these guys, you had to pull them together, and you'd have to have two tanks. And when one tank became drunk, the other tank would taunt, and then they would switch aggro back and forth. And it was a tough, hairy pull there. So, and you had to really be able to communicate and. Your healers really had to know what they were doing. So, but usually you want to kill everything that's in the room before you pull the boss, because there's a good chance it's going to. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that bombard. Oh no 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 no! Whoops, I pulled the boss.
Preparations must be made.
So he, this is, well, we'll look at him in just a minute. Uh-oh. Moroes, he's a rogue, and I absolutely hate him, and I always have.
Now, where was I?
Yeah, he despawns.
How terribly
Woo! But his mutilate it will kill people. Royal Cloak of the Arathi Kings. That's a really good DPS, like a warrior cloak. And that's a really good caster cloak. So Moroes, he can dot you up like mutilate, confuse you. So yeah, I always hated that guy. But he can. I've never actually killed any of these guys in here. No. Are all of these just chefs, bakers, waiters? I'm trying. I can't remember where that inn comes out at down there, but I'm not worried about it. But yeah, typically on that pool, you would crowd control the ads, like the 4 people that are up there with him, and then pull Moroes, and your crowd control people would try and keep them crowd controlled, if that makes any sense. So like if you were a mage, like you would have like a dedicated sheep target, and your job was, while doing DPS, also keep an eye on the target that you had assigned to sheep. And when it would get ready to break, then you would resheep it before it jumped into the fight, because they had some abilities that really just sucked. Like one's a healer, then one was like he could stun people. One was a mage, I think. So this is the guest chambers. This was a long, horrible slog through this. Especially, and again, you have to remember these um, um, the people that we were in here with. We were in mostly. Thank goodness. Mostly. Blues and like early. Daggone it! I forgot to cook anything. I don't think I've got the recipe for raptor ribs. Rhino meat. Can I even make anything with rhino meat? Rhino dogs. Spirit and stamina. Yuck. Northern stew. Just food. Talbuk steak. Yeah, let's just make some Talbuk steak. I mean, that's still just stamina and spirit, but I've made some rhino dogs, but I'm keeping those for a quest in Dalaran. There's a quest to use those. So, and of course, while we were making those. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about being silenced. So you can go in here. There's later on you can get a quest to go in there. Oh, not good. But yeah, that Chimera shop. Oh, I love that thing. So if you read some of this stuff that's sliding up, it's a little on the racy side. Because all of the women, concubines, night mistresses, they're all succubuses. Wanton hostess, yeah, they're bad girls. Alright, so now we've got the Maiden of Virtue. Her room is circular, so what you would have to do is spread everybody out, because as you DPS her down, which we'll blow through her pretty quick, because we'll just kill her really fast, but she cast a stun, and it's effective as long as you weren't injured, but the second you took damage, it popped you out. But it was an area of effect, kind of like Consecrate. So you couldn't stand up on this ledge, so you would stand right on the edge, and then right before her stun went down, you would hop up on there, and then her own area of effect would pop you out of her stun. Then you would hop back if you're a ranged DPS. Melee DPS, you just had to get in there and do damage, and hope you had your two healers could keep everybody up. But so we're gonna take her down real fast.
Behavior will not be tolerated. Death comes.
There we go.
Will your conscience be clear?
All right. Barbed Choker of Discipline. Yeah, there is an actual good chance that we will get an upgrade in here. Gloves of Quickening, Agility, Stamina, Crit, and Haste. That's actually possible, so. So we'll put on our speed boots. And now we're going to be going back downstairs. See, this is why you want to clear these people out. Oh, daggone it. I forgot the range on this thing. And we're going to go from the banquet hall. Oh, the bats are respawning. Cool, I didn't know that. Over to, I think this is called the Opera Hall, yeah. Oh, Frost Jock! So, you'll notice like there's a big pipe organ and curtains and a big stage, and all of these guys are aggressive. So what you want to do is come over to the right side here after killing those few. And so now we're actually in front of the curtain and the pipe organ. I always thought they should have had a guy like down here playing the organ, but whatever. So this is where my guild usually started running into trouble. Oh, he's got the Halloween mask on. I just noticed that. I wonder if he drops those. No. Karazhan, I mean, it's just one of those really classic, or at least classic to me, dungeons. So, and I'm getting some experience. I mean, most of it's rested. So, anyway, how much time do we have? 1:50. I don't think that's going to be long enough to do this, but it'll get us through the introduction. Finally, everything is in place. Are you ready for your big stage debut? I'm not an actor. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You look like a natural. Okay, I'll give it a try then. So then, Barnes comes out here. He puts on his nice suit.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's presentation. Tonight, we plumb the depths of the human soul as we join a lost, lonely girl, trying desperately, with the help of her loyal companions, to find her way home. But she is pursued by a wicked, malevolent crow.
Gasp.
Will she survive? Will she prevail? Only time will tell. And now, on with the show!
Okay. So, I think there were like 4 events, and they are random each time you come in. There's this one. Yes, I hear you. Which is basically,
We must find a way home. The old wizard could be our only hope. Strawman, Roar, Tinhead, will you? Wait. Oh, golly, look. We have visitors.
okay, I'll be back in just a second.